Death is supposed to be a one-way street. That's what textbooks tell us. Once the heart stops, that's it. But for these 5 people, the flat line wasn't the end. It was the beginning. They didn't just survive death. They came back with documented experiences that science still can't fully explain. From hospital rooms to the edge of existence, these are the stories of the ones who returned. Number 1. Anita Moorjani. Anita Moorjani was less than 24 hours from death. Her body was riddled with tumors. Her organs were shutting down. She slipped into a deep coma, and doctors told her family to say goodbye. But while her body was failing, Anita says her mind entered a state of complete clarity. She saw her father. She saw her best friend, both already dead. Then came a choice. She says she was told that if she returned, her cancer would disappear. When she woke up, doctors watched the impossible happen. Within weeks, the tumors began to shrink, and soon they were gone. No medical explanation exists. What did remain was something else. Anita returned completely without fear. Number 2. Dannion Brinkley. In 1975, Dannion Brinkley was on the phone during a thunderstorm. A bolt of lightning struck the house, traveled through the phone line, and threw him across the room. His heart stopped. He was clinically dead for 28 minutes. During that time, Dannion describes experiencing a life review, reliving moments where he felt not just his own emotions, but the pain and joy he caused others. Then he saw something stranger. 13 boxes, each containing future events. Years later, some of those events, like the collapse of the Soviet Union, actually happened. Dannion didn't just come back alive. He came back convinced he had seen what was coming. Number 3. Pam Reynolds. This is one of the most scientifically baffling cases ever recorded. To remove a brain aneurysm, doctors placed Pam Reynolds into surgical standstill. Her heart was stopped, her brain activity flatlined. Her eyes were taped shut. By every definition, she was dead. Yet, when Pam was revived, she described the surgery in detail. The specific tools used, the conversations between doctors, even the music playing in the operating room. Her brain wasn't functioning. So how did it record memories? Science still doesn't have an answer. Number 4. Joe Simpson. High in the Peruvian Andes, climber Joe Simpson fell into a crevasse. His leg was shattered. His partner, believing Joe was dead, cut the rope. Joe was left alone in the dark, bleeding, freezing, dying. In that isolation, Joe describes a complete detachment from his body. No tunnel, no light, just a presence, a voice that wasn't his own, guiding him step by step through an impossible crawl back to camp. He didn't see heaven. He says he saw the edge of existence, and something pushed him back. Number 5. Howard Storm. Not every near-death experience is peaceful. Howard Storm, an atheist professor, suffered a sudden medical emergency and died in a hospital bed. But instead of light, he described a descent into darkness, a place of confusion, hostility, violence. Howard said he was being torn apart by shadow-like figures, until, in desperation, he uttered a prayer he hadn't spoken since childhood. That's when everything changed. He returned to life a different person, carrying a memory so vivid it reshaped his entire worldview. Are these stories just neurons firing in a dying brain? Or are they brief glimpses behind the curtain? One thing is certain. None of these 5 people ever returned the same. If you died for 5 minutes, would you want to stay? Or would you come back? Tell me in the comments. And subscribe if you're not afraid of the dark.